Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. The MPP, Afenyo Markin, Ojane call court no. He was expecting a ruling. Na ruling naba. Name say ruling neba we no. Now he is realizing what is really at stake. You see, the reason why Anameka say Afenyo Markin running to the Supreme Court wasn't going to yield anything. And they say, Intokwana wo kwa kopre no. Sa ntokwa nye ade bia se NDC fon so yomo adwen se wo mo ko ntokwa dedenden a say wo no weni beje. And the reason why I'm saying that me say MPP for sebe momo numbers no ye kan mundru se mo betumi take decision po e wo parliament. And to say was a take decision or parliament, you obviously need the NDC to take the decision. Now only NDC for akwa yes and to go we wama Supreme Court ababeshemu ade we ni na aba. At the end of the day, all the NDC will have to do and say, Omeka say we are boycotting parliament. And no, you can't take. Say NDC for Omeka say more boycotting parliament. And no. Aba Bagbin or agen until say you better aba. And whatever you MPP you want to do, no, you not be able to do. And Afenyo Markin knows that. In the end, Supreme Court the ruling eba we no. Afi wababa betro enkrata. Ankrata na watro no in a way no. Ase what the kotosre to NDC for ene eye Bagbin enim. Winya ne wi ne wie no. Ase ne enkrata wo ankenkan enkrata na he. But NDC for the response abreno. NDC for response media non so bebro. As a statement on the Supreme Court's ruling on parliament on parliamentary seats by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, Majority Leader. As my fellow Ghanaians, colleagues in Parliament, members of the press. Number one, today's ruling by the Supreme Court, delivered by a considered majority of 5-2, brings much needed clarity to a complex constitutional matter that has occupied our august house for some time. In the case I brought before the Supreme Court, I sought clarity on Article 97(1)(g) and (h) of our 1992 Constitution, particularly concerning the Speaker's power to declare parliamentary seats vacant. While we await the court's full written reasoning, its decision on this constitutional question is clear and binding. The Constitution does not grant the Speaker the power to declare parliamentary seats vacant. 2. The Land Bank decision affects 4 prominent members of our House. Honorable Cynthia Mamle Morrison, MPP Agona West. Honorable Peter Yao Kwache Aka, NDC Amenfi Central. Honorable Kojo Asante, MPP Suhum. And Honorable Andrew Esiama Amoako, Independent Fomena. While 3 of these members have filed to contest the upcoming December 7th elections as independent candidates, and Honorable Esiama Amoako has chosen to return to the MPP fold, the court's decision affirms their current standing as legitimate members of the 8th Parliament. Otremwa, the Supreme Court's decision should not be seen. The Supreme Court's decision should not be seen as a victory for one side or a defeat for another. Inti okase ma NDC fo hu ne say asem no ntokwa no mo NDC fo elusu da bi mo mu hu ne sa. Rather, it represents a triumph for our constitutional democracy and the rule of law. It reinforces the principle that in our republic, every institution, no matter how exalted, must operate within the bounds of our constitution. 4. Also, to my colleagues across the political divide, in the NDC for Nonio Mokasano, I extend a hand of friendship. That is say, NDC for Mesremo, where the Yonkofa, where the Mechemensa, me the Yonkosem, and the Echemensa Amamo. The time has come for us to move beyond this episode and redirect our energies towards our primary duty. Inti emraba se NDC for mobema emse ye wentwi no ye de ato nchen na yenko ye nnwuma ye den embom, serving the good people of Ghana who elected us to represent their interest. Our nation faces pressing challenges that demand our united attention and collaborative efforts. Maybe Ghana edu no ehia se NDC ni MPP ebe boom na yaje Ghana ayeden ato baby pa sa after President Akufo-Addo ne 7 years no who same person no say entoma about me. Anyway, fifth point was say, to the right honorable speaker, I reaffirm my utmost respect for your office and your distinguished service to our nation. Inti afe o katre Bagbin we die me pese me tell say me bu pan o office no me sansu bu office. The judicial interpretation of our constitution should strengthen, not weaken, the relationship between leadership and members of the House. Now, Supreme Court for ruling in the Abbey, I was saying ma ono Alban Bagbin no any Afenyo Markin boom. Ati say ma yonkofano emu yedin enya afiansa e wo say Alban Bagbin hu ne say o da bi ade a why no wanye ne yenti e be ma yonkofa bi aye wo no ntemu ache da bi e wo say afi na yonkofano emu yedin. That's what he's saying. I say, with the highest regard for your wisdom and commitment to our democracy, I respectfully look forward to your exercise of your authority to reconvene Parliament, so that together we may resume our sacred duty to the people of Ghana without further delay or discord. 6. As we return to our legislative duties as soon as possible, let us remember that we are first and foremost servants of the people. The voters who sent us to Parliament expect us to prioritize their interest above all else. They deserve nothing less than our total commitment to advancing the development agenda that will improve their lives. You see, when I tell you the MPP, say the hypocrisy is based on the water they drink. It is rightly seated in their bloodstream. And yeah, young Crawford say it's just propaganda I'm doing. Hey? Oh, Edu say konako tina Parliament. Na dwen Ghana for hono. Edu dear say konako dwen Ghana for. You were thinking about the seat you wanted to sit on. You were thinking about the seat. Enu hunti one call Parliament and one call your government business. You didn't think of Ghana for. And then when you rule in Nigeria, who say NDC phones when you to me, just as you boycotted Parliament, no, NDC could also decide to boycott Parliament, no. You want to open some shift your mind drink as a ane, sisi ane yen Ghana for ye drink Ghana for ne to abama yen into your call Parliament a yen yomo. O drink Ghana for Emre NDC for kokotina Parliament a mo MPP for mo boycott here, mo drink Ghana for and then I'm all obeka si yen Ghana for hey, why? But send America no, me say NDC for the response a Bremo. What they say they will do no, me disaster in the Bremo. But NDC for the response about. Or say, I call on all members of Parliament to view this moment as an opportunity for renewal. Let us approach our duties with fresh vigor, determined to work together in a spirit of constructive dialogue and mutual respect. The NDC, when the NDC wanted to work together, you weren't ready. You weren't ready when the NDC wanted to work together. Now when you're ready, and that they also there. The NDC are also not ready, and they were ready. They are NDC phones on you're ready. Call them all the names you want to. Also, the clarification provided by the Supreme Court should serve as a foundation for more effective parliamentary proceedings. Our democracy emerges stronger when we respect the wisdom of our Constitution and the interpretation of its guardians. Let us now focus on the critical work ahead, united in our commitment to Ghana's progress and prosperity. Thank you, and may God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Munim Ghana. MPP for Afenyo Markin. Munim Ghana. When issues arise, or when issue arises, na yebese yedwen Ghana ho a MPP for momodwe mo party ho asem ne call ya ho se e call mo we no waba betro letter na obeye te se de se NDC for ase wo de kotosre beto NDC for nim o we de nya he nyonko fa asem ne e call ye e na ade aye ne bone e na nya he mo de yemfa nto nchen. Why? Because we nya de ope emra we nya de ope no odwen se yemfa nto nchen wanwen sa. Because when you are the open to you phantom chen yen konko ye juma into what rono aba to ho into say NDC for kase ye mambe ya na akwa say NDC for ye bone da bi o emre NDC for ye ready so mo person ye juma wo Afenyo Markin who boycotted parliament at 1 year Jumano. And then it is time for the NDC to also show you the same level. It is time for the NDC to show you the same level. The way you boycotted parliament and parliament was adjourned. Now some money numbers so. Ufre parliament and then there. Afenyo Markin, you are not going to get 137 members so. You are not. Unya 100 crowd where did him. Na moko kota moko ko wuni kra. Look at the MPs who came around. No mundu 20 mpo. Inti parliament no de moko ho a mo do 30. Bagbin Beka say, well, we can't make decision. Let's adjourn. Afiansa mo. Mo befu mo.